little.
Well, hold on. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Can I flick her nipple? You think she'll
That's not part of the deal?
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be sitting right here,
you know what? You're gonna have to pay for it.
I give her a quarter.
So it's not adjusted for inflation.
No.
Why are they here? Turns out they think Elaine's house is the best little whorehouse in Texas, just like the famous Dolly Parton movie.
Lots of goodwill and maybe one small thrill, but there's nothing dirty going on.
Men are literally showing up at your door looking for a prostitute.
Oh.
Yes, sir. How about that scratch?
Welcome to another episode of Itchy Sweater Podcast with your humble servants, Jim Hall and Carl Bismarck. How we feeling?
Have we ever decided who is who?
No, we haven't.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
So some days I'm Jim, some days I'm Carl, some days you're Carl, some days you're Jim.
I want to be Billy Bob.
You will be neither.
Oh, shit. I'm doing great, man. How about you?
I'm doing great. Unlike a lot of people in my surrounding areas, I actually had power throughout the 2023 freeze.
Ooh, the 2023 freeze. I don't have a button for that.
We don't have a button for that. We can do an inappropriate button. That's a clap for me.
Because you didn't lose power the whole time,
lose power. That's right.
Damn, I did.
Round of applause for myself.
You freaking jerk.
And then we have a wonk, wonk, wonk. I need to modify one of these buttons.
We need to get a big mount, a big giant soundboard or something.
Yeah, get like a massive one.
Yeah, you didn't lose anything. I lost power, what day? Wednesday? No. Yeah, what day did we not come in?
We didn't come in on a Wednesday.
Did we come in Thursday?
We did come in Thursday.
We did.
Yes.
Okay, so Wednesday at 4 p.m., right on the dot, cut the power.
Really?
Thursday, no power. Stayed at the in-laws.
Oh, so you didn't have power Thursday either?
Didn't have power Friday.
That's right. Oh, wow, really?
Nope. We went in to go clean out the freezer and everything Friday.
Yeah, that's when I told you you just could not. You don't have to.
Yeah,
that's when I told you I was like, you don't have to clean out the freezer.
No,
you could just.
We had to in the house because we've got two. We got like a drink fridge.
I don't care where your freezer is. You don't have to clean it out.
You know what?
Just leave it there. Let it rot.
Why?
Let it burn to the ground.
Why?
Because Texas. Prove a point.
Dude, no. We literally went out there. So we've got our, like I said, our fridge in the house. Then we've got like our drink fridge and our like bulky meat freezer outside. Yeah. And
you cannibals.
Yeah.
That's for your body parts.
Yes. How'd you know?
I knew it because I know you.
You've had some of that stuff before, though.
Yeah, so I'm all shaky. It's tainted meat.
But you love it.
Yeah, it's good, but it's tainted.
Now the one inside, actually, a lot of it went bad. Everything in the fridge was gone. You should see our fridge right now.
It looks like mine.
I think it looks like yours when you first moved in.
Yeah, when I first, I had nothing in there.
It's bad. There's like no food in it.
Yeah.
It's like condiments. That's it.
Just all sauces and like creams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like a jar of jalapenos.
That's the name of my next metal band. Sauces and creams and jalapenos.
Sausage and cream. No. But
welcome our cover band with a jar of jalapenos.
Sausage and cream. Sausage and cream. That sounds like a bad porno.
Band. Yeah. Oh God. So kind of like 1970s Skinamax
porn
sausage and cream. Yeah.
No, but we cleaned it out Friday. Everything in the fridge out in the garage was fine, and we just took all the meat, took it to my in-laws' house. Yesterday, about I want to say it was like 3:50, almost 4 o'clock. Finally got a message and got notifications from people around our neighborhood saying we got it back. So
okay,
stayed the night at my in-laws again last night, and then we'll go back today.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucked.
It's been a ride, huh?
It sucked.
Jeez.
I'm about to get a generator.
Well, I mean, yeah, it'd probably be best.
That's why we went there.
Yeah,
because they got a generator hooked up to their house just in case.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be happening. Like ever since I moved, I don't know how it was before I got here, but ever since I moved, it seems to be like a day of where it just freezes.
Yep.
So like I moved here.
No snow.
Yeah. Well, I moved when it snowed, and then it melted the next day. But then, that following February, that month after January, well, duh. February, the month of February. After, yeah. But that big freeze in 2020, that happened.
Yeah, that week-long one. That one was horrible.
And then 2021, it didn't really. We had a freeze, but it wasn't bad.
It was like a day.
It was super mild.
Yeah,
and we didn't shut down or anything. It wasn't bad. And then this year we have another.
Well, last year we had a. Did we have one last year?
No. Well, we had a freeze last year, but it wasn't like the year before and this year.
Okay.
It was like it was like a little.
So like 2020.
Yeah.
Was it 2020 was the big one?
2020 was the big freeze. 2021 was like a slight. It was a very mild summer.
2022
and 2022 was the one we just had. Yeah.
No, 2023 is the one we just had.
Oh, I forgot what year we're in.
Hell.
So 2022.
I don't think it was bad.
I don't think we even had one.
I think we had a small one, or there was talks about having one, but it didn't happen.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Because I was living in the house.
Yeah.
That was my first winter there. So
I love how it went to 2021 and then went right to 2023 without even thinking about 22 was just a blur. Like I don't know what happened.
22 went by quick.
Yeah, that was crazy. But anyway,
man, I
Texas living.
I'm glad I'm a hairy guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have hair on my face, on my body. Like,
so you can hibernate.
I could not imagine. Like, it helped because my face was not cold.
Yeah.
The whole time we were out there, like, my ears were kind of cold. My top of my head, because obviously I'm bald.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm growing this out, or I have grown it out. I'm getting to the point where I hate it though.
Really?
I'm wanting to shave.
Was it like
so
itchy
bad.
or what?
It's getting itchy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is itchy sweater. So.
I know, but it's itchy sweater, not itchy face. Not itchy face covers.
It's like touching it with insulation stuff. It gets all itchy all over.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Speaking of hair, you think you could rock alopecia?
Man, I kind of wish I could.
Yeah?
I don't know. Sometimes, if it was just alopecia on the top of my head,
yeah,
which seems like what's going on right now, but I can grow around the sides.
Yeah.
Like I get the U-shaped old man haircut. You see how it kind of comes in like this?
Yeah.
And it doesn't grow on the top? Absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
I've been this way since like 19. What a young age to lose your hair. And everybody's like, hey, old man. I'm like, God dang.
There's a correlation with being able to grow a big beard fast and baldness. A lot of people who have like really big beards, they're also oftentimes bald. Not always, but oftentimes they're it like reverses.
I think
Because I have a ton of hair, but growing a beard is very hard for me.
Well, obviously not that hard for me. But yeah, you've a shitload of hair. You've got things crawling out of your head.
Yeah,
tentacles.
Yeah, I got like baby hairs for days. Like my hair grows insanely fast. But growing a beard though, that's kind of a difficult thing.
You know what?
That's why I like my goatee.
Just the itchiness is the worst part of it.
It does kind of suck because
like you see how your hair goes over your top lip, it comes down right here.
Yeah,
I hate it. Like I have got one that's barely hanging on right here.
I like that,
and it just tickles. I'm like,
I love it. I like being able to feel my mustache. See what I do with my mustache is I like it to cover my top lip. Mm-hmm. If it goes any further than that, like I know that's kind of a problem, and I know that people don't really want to kiss me if I'm like that. But if I cover my top lip, this is a compromise. If I cover my top lip, that's good for me, and I can still get kisses.
Very true.
So yeah,
it's very true.
I like a hearty mustache.
But here's my thing, and I've learned this now. It's kind of gross, TMI. Mm-hmm. But since I've had like a runny nose and everything, blowing my nose is disgusting now.
Oh, it sucks.
Because then you look in the mirror. If you look in the mirror, it's all right here.
It's all
Oh,
I gotta make sure I wipe thoroughly.
I didn't realize it. Or like when I sleep, when I deep sleep, I drool so bad.
Oh yeah, and
then I get up in the morning and I'm like, why is my whole face wet? What the hell? Like, did I just take a shower or a bath or something? No, you just drool all over yourself.
I've learned to embrace it. I've got the facial washes. I've got the beard oil.
I stole some of your beard oil, by the way.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, ooh, and it actually smells really good.
It does.
What's the scent? It was something like lumberjack something. And when I put it in, I was like,
right.
Yeah, lumberjack. I can see it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see yourself cutting down trees, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And X got that for me. She was like, I think you'd like this. I'm like, absolutely.
Is this the you bitch?
Oh,
or you asshole or whatever it was?
No, this was after her.
You know what? Shout out to that girl.
Shout out.
just because you've made my day when he tells me the story. Shout out to you. I don't care if you're a horrible person or not. Just your story makes me laugh.
Most of my exes were definitely horrible.
That's why you're an ex.
I know, right? Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Anyways,
I can only think of maybe two exes who we broke it off and it was mutual. Like we just went our separate ways. They weren't.
Man.
Neither one of us were horrible people. We just went separate ways.
I don't think, and this is bad. A lot of my girlfriends, like in high school or middle school, I guess those were supposed to be mutual. But a lot of the times, like to them, it was mutual, and to me, I'm like, no, come back.
Right? Yeah. You had.
I don't know if I ever had a. I might have had one, but I don't know if I've ever had a. Hey, it's just really not working out. Do you want to go your way and I'll go my way? Yeah, sure. Okay. You're a great person still. I'll be your friend. I don't think I've ever had that. I think I've held a grudge every relationship. Like, you broke up with me, you bitch.
Well, the problem with my bad exes is that it was like a bad problem. Like they either cheated on me or like something that they like verbally abusive. It was stuff like that. That's the only time that I've actually like had a bad ex. Other than that, the two that I'm thinking about were like really cool, down to earth. They never like were bad people. We just went our separate ways. It wasn't no hard feelings or anything like that. It just wasn't right.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you another one. Shout out to my ex-girlfriends, because I'm glad none of you cheated on me that I know of.
Yeah.
And I'm sure none of you did. You were just like, God, this guy's an asshole or he's an idiot. But you know what? Shout out to you, because I'm glad I never had to feel that. And just
sucks,
verbally abusive relationships or anything. I'm glad I was never in one.
Yeah.
So shout out to you ladies, you wonderful ladies that broke my heart, but I still love you.
Indiana, man, it's meth, corn, and verbally abusive relationships.
That'd be your state statement.
Yeah.
What are we about?
What are we?
Corn, meth, and verbally abusive relationships.
What Indy does.
That's what Indy does.
No, they're cool. Excuse me. Yeah, but a lot of issues there. I've only had one bad girlfriend here in Texas. So that's cool.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
That was weird.
Are you hungry?
I opened my mouth when my stomach started growling.
Yeah.
I really hope it picks that up.
But no, the ex that was really bad to me, her name was... Yeah.
I was really wishing you were going to say it, because I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He mouthed the just so you guys know. The reason I said yeah is because he mouthed the name. So yeah, she shall remain nameless.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Does she know we do this?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't care.
Shout out to you,
yeah,
lady.
But
lady of the night.
Back to her.
Does that mean she's a hooker?
Wait.
If I call her a lady of the night?
Yeah, it's a prostitute.
Is that okay?
I mean, I don't care.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
Derek
sure.
doesn't care, so you're a lady of the night. I don't know how they are out here. I know in California they were pretty gross, but out here you ladies of the night might be pretty cool, pretty awesome.
You think they're classier here?
I don't know, maybe. Probably not. It is the South. I don't know.
I feel like it's better where it's legal, like Las Vegas, or Nevada in general.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I think prostitution is legal there, so I bet they're more chill and.
I don't see why they haven't just legalized it and just tax them.
It's old.
I don't get
old
it.
Traditional, like.
I mean, I get.
Thou shall not have
exactly
sex in the like this is some kind of pure country.
Yeah. We're the furthest thing from pure. I think pure is like probably England, and
even
in I don't know. China's like the worst with like porn and stuff. So probably not.
Yeah, a lot of censorship there.
Man, I don't know.
My thing
Canada's
is
probably the purest place ever.
Maybe. My thing is, if you don't offer universal health care, you don't get to talk about prostitution.
It's very true. That's very true.
So
you know what?
England and UK, they can they can do their thing.
Any of you ladies in waiting of the night or during the day or whatever you do, we'd really like to talk to you about your time doing that kind of stuff.
I'm sure this is what they watch in their off time or listen to.
You never know.
We did have an episode Old fashioned, French fashion. I mean,
We did. We
were
talked
talking
about
the old school
it.
brotheling.
Oh, we could bring that up if we ever talk to one.
Is this something you still do?
Is this something you do?
And is it the same price or has it been adjusted for inflation?
Can you explain this?
Right.
Can you demonstrate?
You're right.
I got a guy over here that you can demonstrate with. Can you tell me what it means to put 1 foot on the floor?
It's just two people having sex the entire podcast. That's all it is.
So, guys,
Yeah.
Derek's got his leg on the Derek, don't put your foot down.
Put that foot down.
Don't put that foot
Don't
down.
put that foot down.
Give her the old French fashion. Give it. Hey, Derek, give her the pinky special.
Right. Why am I all the way over there?
I don't know.
You
You're
might
not
as
gonna
well-
have sex right next to me.
Listen, this is a pretty decent little.
Well,
couch
hold
we
on,
got
hold on.
here.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Can I flick her nipple? You think she'll
That's
let
not
me?
part of the deal.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be sitting right here,
You know what? You're gonna have to pay for it.
I give her a quarter.
So it's not adjusted for inflation.
No.
Because I remember one thing on there was like $1.
I'm not paying for nothing. You can't make me. I'm locking that door, and you're gonna let me.
Well,
I think at that point it's rape.
I think
can't do
so,
that.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
This has to be consensual.
Oh, damn it.
What do you mean?
Damn it.
That's required. But yeah. Back to alopecia.
Oh, wow. That's what we were doing.
That's what we went off of. We were talking about if you could rock alopecia, and then we ended with prostitution in my apartment.
Let's go to the next subject.
I love Itchy Sweater. This is Itchy Sweater podcast for you.
We get off track so bad.
And we were talking about.
I forgot we were talking about that.
I think you actually do have ADHD.
I do.
Well,
I really
'cause
do.
It's undiagnosed, right? Undiagnosed.
No, I have
Oh,
it.
it's diagnosed.
I have
You
it.
have it. Okay.
I have
All right.
it.
Cool. All right.
Oh, it's bad. The only time it's worse is when there's, but that's like getting off topic
Again.
But no. No.
Oh no, I know what you meant.
The only time ADHD is like worse than
Yeah.
getting off topic is like if you're talking, Kayla's trying to talk to me, the kids are over here, the TV's playing, that's making noise and everything all at one time. I flip out and I go nuts.
That bugs me just in general. Like say I'm in the lunchroom and I'm talking to somebody, and then somebody over here starts talking to me. I'm like, no, like why? Why?
Shut up!
Why is this happening?
Proceed.
And I'll just I'll do this, and I'll be like, 1 second. And then and then I'll talk to the person over here because I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm sorry, I can't do 3 conversations at one
Yeah.
time. I hate it because Mason will try and say something to me.
Yeah.
Kayla will be
Oh, and you
doing
have
something.
kids too, so wow.
He'll
Yeah.
say something, and he'll start crying, or Riley will start crying, and Kayla will say something, in the laundry room, doors open, I can hear that going, and the TV's on, and I'm trying to look at my phone.
Oh, no. so much
that's-
stimulation.
Okay, so think about all that, and my brain just moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour trying to think about what I'm supposed to do next.
No, thank you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the topics.
Petri dish foods.
The hell is a Petri dish? I gotta look it up, because I want to see what a Petri dish
A Petri dish is like this little dish bowl that scientists used, and they use it to study things, and they can grow things in this dish, this Petri dish of things. And you're still looking it up. I'm telling you what it is.
I want to look at it. I want to see a picture.
It's just a dish.
Laboratory glassware.
It's a glass bowl.
That's a Petri dish?
Yes.
Oh.
What, you thought it was like a basket?
I thought it was bigger than that. So growing stuff in that.
You thought it was a Petri basket.
Man, I thought it was like a freaking plate-sized thing. I didn't think it was like
You thought it was a
quarter.
cesspool.
Cesspool of just bacteria and nonsense.
You thought it was a primordial soup.
A little bit. Now here's the question. Go ahead.
The question
Go ahead.
is,
Go ahead.
like, if I'm going to kind of modify it.
Okay.
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but if you know any,
It is possible.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
But-
I don't mind it as much.
If meat production goes down, which it has significantly.
Oh, for sure. Look at the price of chicken wings.
Yeah. So if we are at a point where cows and chicken and just pork and just meat in general has gone way down and it cannot meet the demand, would you take lab-grown meat?
Probably.
Yeah.
As long as we can simulate the flavor, which obviously I guess I'm going to
can.
have to try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try it before
The Impossible Whopper
before
is
I
pretty
say
good.
yes.
Yeah.
I need a regular Whopper and an Impossible Whopper, both together,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have to try it.
Okay.
Because I'm not one to go try an impossible whatever.
You should.
I probably should. It's probably not bad.
I stand by it.
But I'll tell you what, I have tried a regular hamburger patty
Sure.
made by myself, like just, got some ground beef, flatten it out, put it in a pan, blah, blah, blah.
No doubt.
And I've tried store-bought Impossible Burger patties before.
What were they? Were they the Impossible?
I don't know. They weren't meat.
I need
Let's
to know.
just put it that
I need
way.
to know what brand it was, and I'll tell you why.
I don't know.
Continue.
Something farm. I don't know.
You can keep going. I'll tell you why I need to know what brand.
Okay. I've tried them both.
Okay.
Side by side. And this was me being cheap in between 2 slices of bread. Just a poor man's burger. The regular one wins every single day.
Okay.
The ones I tried were absolutely disgusting and horrible. And I wish that the person that made them died.
Oh wow.
It tasted like eating cardboard with that it's pre-ketchup, the pre-juice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call it what I want to call it. But fuck it. You know the ketchup pre-cum?
Yeah.
It's like that on cardboard, just eating it. It's disgusting.
Interesting.
It was horrible. The texture was a little grainy.
What was on it?
I just put cheese, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, lettuce. Like, I made an actual burger on each one.
Okay.
And they sucked.
Okay. 2 reasons it sucked.
Okay.
You got to season them.
I put Pappy's on both of them. You
gotta-
don't know what Pappy's is, do you?
No, I know what it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
but you gotta
Not many people do.
kind of doctor it up a little bit.
Okay.
And it's okay. I like a burger a certain way. So if I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna season it anyway, and I'm gonna put the seasonings I like in it,
Makes sense.
and then I'm gonna put the toppings on there, and that's how I eat it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that to any burger, whether it's fake meat or real meat.
Okay.
So you got to kind of doctor it up. And the other reason it probably sucked is because it was probably a bad brand. Because there's different. Do you know how? Before we say something, do you know how there are certain pizzas that you like? There are certain pizzas that you don't like, right? Certain brands. That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
But
There's some brands that are going to taste really good, and there's some brands that are trash.
But I can't compare it to like pizzas because like pizzas, different brands of pizza.
But there are some.
If you went like Pizza Hut versus Little Caesars, yes, that makes sense.
But those are
Like, if
chains.
you like store bought
Store bought is what I'm talking about.
Yes, a lot of them
They're-
taste pretty similar.
Yeah, there are ones that you'll be like, I'm gonna stay away from that brand forever.
I don't know if I've ever found that one. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But there's certain brands that you like better than others. So that's
Yes.
kind of that's kind of what I'm saying with
Probably Red Baron.
it. Yeah,
Red Baron's I think my favorite.
because I actually got some fake ground meat in there, and I season it, and it's great. That brand that I have in there is the best brand. Because I know there's some other stuff that sucks.
Don't ask.
You were snapping, so maybe it was. Actually, you know what? There's brands that I like, and there's brands I don't like.
Good for your opinion, sir. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I gave myself an applause.
Yeah, but I think with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
I will try. If someone buys it, like
Oh,
if
for
you
sure.
buy it
Yeah.
and you say, Kyle, try this and try this. I'm
get
not going to
you-
go out of my way to
buy
buy it myself because
Yeah.
it's just not what I want.
For sure. There's other options and you
there's-
can get that
exactly,
option. Yeah,
exactly.
you're not
If
you're not tied
if
to
someone like say, hey Kyle, if you're like, hey Kyle, after this podcast, I'm gonna buy Burger King. You're gonna try an Impossible Whopper
Yeah.
and a regular Whopper, exactly the way you want it,
Uh-huh.
the way you eat a regular one
Yeah.
on both ones.
that. For sure.
I would try them.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it until it comes to that point where, oh shit, there's no more meat in the world. Let's just eat what we have to, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, am I gonna spend $1,000 on a cheeseburger? No, you're out of your mind.
It won't be that much.
I'm just saying, if it comes to that point where it's like The Last of Us and where there's no
You're just gonna start
meat
eating
or
humans.
anything, I might.
Yeah.
I might.
Or how about vegetables, Kyle?
Damn. You got
When
me
it
there.
comes to that point, you can just eat plants.
That's true, but
You don't have to go right.
But-
you don't have to go right to people. You were
the one that said people first.
And beans and vegetables.
I
I was
mean,
trying to
I'll-
give you the
I'll
option.
eat 'em. I
I was
don't
trying to
care.
give you an out.
if I'm feeling meaty, I will eat someone. It'll probably be a cat. Little Whiskers is gonna get eaten.
Oh, so you're going after smaller animals.
Yes, first.
Yeah. You're
Before,
going.
before I eat people, there's a list.
Yeah. You get
Before I get
there's
to
like
people.
a tier list of people before you get to the people.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be eating
You
dogs.
gotta go down the food chain.
You know what? Dogs would probably be last over humans.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I don't think I can do it. Just look at that poor little puppy's face.
Hilarious. Derek, I'm sorry, but that dog is so cute. I gotta kill you.
I'm sorry. Well, if it's just us, I'm killing the
It's
dog.
always gonna be us. You know it's gonna be us. We're the only people who are gonna be here. The only people who you're gonna have to choose from are the people you care about.
Yeah, there's nobody outside. It's
Yeah,
just us.
It's us now.
Find those dogs.
Yeah. Did you bring your gun?
It's in the Forerunner.
Okay, mine's in my room.
Fucking
Let's duel it out.
Wait, whoa.
Hey,
I thought
hey.
we were going for the animals
Hey,
first.
no, 10 paces.
Oh, shit.
10 paces. Whoever makes it is.
What if I just
I
wound
get
you?
the body? Oh, wound me?
Yeah. What if I just hit you in the leg?
We gotta do it again. We're going for the kill shot.
I'm going for your arm.
Yeah.
He can't raise it. Ha ha.
You just keep putting holes in me before I bleed out.
We can make this an easier way, Derek.
We could just go for the cats, dude.
I told you we could go for the cat.
No,
You're
that's
the
what
one
I'm
that
saying.
wanted to talk about the duel.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying while we're out there duel. Like, Derek, we could have just went for the cats.
Actually, you know what? I think. Okay, so if we're doing this,
Yeah.
we're going no food. We can't get out of this place right here at all. Okay. We're going next door.
Yeah.
No, well, first we're going to make our way out to the Forerunner. We're going to get the gun.
Yeah.
I've got 2 mags loaded, and I've got 1 in the chamber right
Same.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're coming back up. We're going to start at the ground floor.
Okay.
First house on the left. We're going there. Breaking that door down. Getting what we can.
Okay.
Shooting
And
those people.
They have a dog.
We're bringing the dog up. We'll make our way each floor.
What I do know about the people who live across from me, they're a couple and they have a dog.
Oh, we're going that house first. I was saying down below.
Oh, down below.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Wait.
Isn't that the stoner guy?
No, he lives up. He's above me.
Who's the guy that looks like an asshole every time I park and the lady wants to get out of her car?
I think he's like a couple buildings.
We're finding him first.
Yeah.
That guy's an asshole.
And then there's a woman, I think she either lives over here or below me, that she has 2 dogs, 2 really big dogs.
So we've got possibilities.
Yeah, but they are very friendly. They'll run up to you, but they won't do anything. They're
now
super
I don't want
friendly.
to shoot him.
You don't have to?
We're killing cats first.
Yeah.
Every cat.
We'll hoard the meat.
Yes.
We'll
We're going to
This
keep
is
the
aw-
dogs alive.
What is this podcast?
I don't know. What were we talking about? Petri dishes. We did it again.
At least we're kind of on topic.
a little bit.
It's different than alopecia and prostitution. That's completely different.
that's very true.
So at least we're still kind of on topic.
But yes, I will do what I can until it comes to the point where I might have to barbecue that little guy over there.
We're not eating Charmander.
We could.
There's not even any like caloric value.
I don't
in
know
him.
that. You don't know that.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I don't care.
That's like eating a piece of cheese.
It's a chicken nugget. We're eating him.
I'm not eating a reptile. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I'm eating him.
Especially not my pet.
He's not my pet, so it's okay.
Oh, he's mine. I'll defend him more than a cat. I'll tell you that.
Would you defend him more than me?
We'll see after the duel.
Goddamn the duel again.
Yeah, we got to shoot that out.
Oh, what a time! What a time! Hey, you want to talk about another interesting time?
Yes, but before we move on,
Oh!
I will say this because I told you this not on the podcast, so I'm going to tell you on the podcast.
Remind me.
If you get a regular Whopper and then you eat an Impossible Whopper, I will tell you this, at least to me and to most people that I talk about who have it, it tastes exactly like a Whopper. The only difference is the texture.
Okay.
The texture is a little more loose.
Okay.
It's not as, thick.
I will give it a shot one day.
Okay.
Whenever that day comes, I will give it a shot.
All right. I
And
think
I
you'll
will-
be okay with it.
I will side by side both. I won't even.
Yeah.
You just ask me, how do you like both of them? What do you want on them?
Yeah, don't get anything on the Whopper that you wouldn't get on the
regular
Whopper.
burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that you want on that's what you do. So
We'll do it. I promise.
all right.
We'll even do it onto this, and I'll do side by side comparisons on this. You could get them from like an Impossible Chicken Sandwich place. You know, you ever see that place down
Yes.
by Jimmy John's?
Yes.
There's that. You can go to Popeyes.
Okay.
You can do Burger King with both their sandwiches. There's even an Impossible Taco. Where the hell is it at? Somewhere around here. And then go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Well, or Mexican place. I don't know. One of those.
Right.
We could do this. We can make an episode out of this.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
I've had birria tacos with fake meat.
Really?
And they were great. Yeah. It's all about the seasoning, really.
Uh.
Like, if you season something properly, you can make it taste just as good. The only difference between fake meat is the texture. That's it.
Last question about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How was your bowel movements after?
If anything, they're a little bit better.
Interesting.
Because it's like, sometimes fake meat is just like a bunch of like just plant crap.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes it's actually like nutritious plants that they actually put
Oh.
in it, like pea protein and like actually stuff that's nutritious. So it's all about the seasoning to make it taste like what you want it to taste like, because it's pretty much a bland flavor.
Yeah.
So whatever you season it with, if you season it with taco seasoning, it's gonna take like taco meat.
Huh.
So yeah.
Interesting.
So it was not really much of a difference. I mean, it's probably going to be a little bit better because you're actually putting plants in your body.
True.
So-
True.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be putting lettuce on both the burgers, so
There you go. Yeah.
can't say I won't. Anyways, like I was saying, let's go to an interesting time. 2 years ago.
So I just imagine somebody's like, I don't want to hear about Derek's poops.
Let me skip this podcast. We're
Right.
talking about poop.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
When the NFL had an interesting decision to make with quarterbacks,
Yeah.
and the Jets punter, don't know his name, kicks the ball. The guys run down the field. The guy catches the ball. He runs back, dashing and darting and juking and spinning. I don't know if he did all these. Oh my God, they're going to win. But little do we know, the punter saves the day, gets that guy by the leg, and the Jets end up getting the second pick. I believe that's what it was. I don't know. I'll have to look at my info. But basically what happened was Zach Wilson went to the Jets instead of Trevor Lawrence going to the Jets.
That's right.
Trevor Lawrence is a great quarterback.
Yes, he is.
He's a good quarterback. We found that out this season under a good coach,
Yes.
Doug Peterson, not Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
You're horrible. Stay in college.
Hasn't he been through 3 coaches right now so far?
Who?
Trevor Lawrence? Because he had somebody before Meyer, right?
Yes. Yeah, so
he's had 3 coaches.
There was somebody else there. It was an interim coach, I believe.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong, so fact checkers, check me. I also don't care that much, so don't message me.
It's not the Niners.
It's not the Niners, so I don't care. I don't want to talk about them.
I know.
We're gonna have to.
We
though.
won't. It's fine.
We're gonna have to. Though,
Well, I guess.
unfortunately.
It's all right.
Yeah. How do you think he would have been if Trevor Lawrence would have went to the thing?
Well, looking at what the Jets have now, I think that they would have gone farther. They would have gotten to the playoffs, and I think they would have probably at least been into the championship game.
The Jets?
Yes.
Interesting. I think the Jets would have at least made the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know about championship game.
Yeah. What's their division again?
Jets are
The NFC?
AFC North. Bills, Jets, Pats.
Oh, that is AFC.
And for some reason, the Dolphins.
Okay, looking at that, if they would have had to face the Dolphins, that's a win. If they would have had to face the Bills, that's a win.
Really?
Because of how the Bills played against the Dolphins, and
Yeah,
how they
true,
played against their game that they just lost. Who they lose against again? Who was that? It was the Bengals. I think they would have. Let's say the Dolphins face them, they would have won that game. Let's say the Bills face them, they would have won that game. Let's see the Bengals face them. We got a game, but it's a possibility that they would have made that. So the only team that I would, if they had Trevor Lawrence, the only team I would say that would give them an issue is either the Bengals or the Chiefs, because the Chiefs give everybody an issue. So but I think there would have been some good play there. I think they would have made it to probably the championship game.
It definitely would have been an interesting thing to see.
Yeah.
Speaking of quarterback carousels, did I send you that video? The one about Tom Brady retiring.
Yes.
Did I send that to you?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. I'm turning it down so I don't get copyrights. Okay.
Huh.
So here's something that's crazy. Tom Brady supposedly is retiring for good.
Yes.
Okay. So likely scenarios is Geno Smith gets re-signed by Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones did enough to get the Giants to the playoffs.
True.
Aaron Rodgers?
Kind of a wild card.
What do you think?
I think Aaron Rodgers either stays or retires. He's not going to a different team.
I think he stays.
Yeah.
I think
and you know how much they're going to have to pay?
a lot.
Yeah,
that's the thing is, do they want to pay a lot?
Yeah, no team is going to want to cover that contract.
Mm-mm.
So
your
Jimmy
boy, porn star Jimmy,
mm-hmm. You
like
think
this
he goes
guy
to Tampa?
says, nope.
No.
Jets. I can see him going to either the Jets because he had a relationship with Robert Saleh,
All right, and they definitely don't want Zach Wilson.
or the Raiders because he had offensive coordinator, quarterback coach with rub-a-dub-dub through men in the tub. What's his name? That guy.
Yeah.
The coach there. He was
McDaniels?
Is it McDaniels?
Josh McDaniels?
Josh McDaniels. There we go. He was with Josh McDaniels for a few years in New England.
New England, yeah.
So there's two that I could see.
Before we go to the next one, I could see that too because both Zach Wilson, they're probably not gonna trade Zach Wilson. Can they trade Zach Wilson?
He's still on his rookie contract. He's on the same rookie contract as Trey Lance, and Trey Lance has been there for 2 years.
Yeah, and rookie contracts are what, 4 years?
4 or 5, depends.
Okay, so he's probably on a 4-year deal.
I think they can do 4 or 5. 4 can be 4 with a. They can pick up that
Like a option. Yeah.
Or it could just be a 5.
Okay, so they're probably gonna have to keep him. Let's say they do. That's fine.
Okay.
They have a pretty good lineup anyway. So if he goes to the Jets, he will be a starter.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Raiders, he probably will also be a starter.
Who are we talking about here? Zach Wilson or
Jimmy G?
Jimmy G. Okay. Yeah.
Because they obviously don't want Derek Carr.
Yeah.
So you have two teams that do not want their starter quarterback.
I also think I've heard or seen that not this year, but the following year is good for quarterbacks in college.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So Jimmy either goes to the Jets or the Raiders, right? That's could happen.
For
one
sure.
of those. He could also go to Tampa for all we know.
He could because they currently are looking for quarterbacks now.
They have one active quarterback.
Yeah.
And it was a guy they got like 2 years ago in like the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah, when you got Brady, you're basically banking on Brady. You don't have other quarterbacks really. You just have one other one. Yeah. That's really about it.
Lamar's a free agent.
Yes, he is. And for some reason, he's not like they're not gonna want to
turn down.
He's turned down, yeah,
a giant contract with them.
Yeah, which is why I think he wants to leave.
I still think he's going to be there.
Really,
I think he's going to stay there.
Huh?
I think Tyler Huntley might leave, but I think the Ravens are in on Lamar, and Lamar stays.
Okay.
I just don't see them letting him go. Like, he's a good quarterback. But like this guy said, that's not a fun prediction.
Yeah.
So let's say, who's a team
that Lamar Jackson will go to?
No.
Oh.
That has a lot of money and nobody to re-sign. Cue the Jeopardy music.
Saints?
Houston Texans.
Oh.
He ain't going to win there. He's just going there for money.
That's the problem.
He's only going for money.
That's the problem, though.
That's the problem with 99% of the NFL.
I know, but the problem is if...
Okay, look.
What are you going there for?
Look.
Like, you get a payout,
Are
you going to win, though?
He's gotten injured twice now.
True. Which is why I think he's a liability.
Do you get the bag while you can?
I feel like you have to. So, probably, yeah.
Fuck it.
And that's why I think that he wants to leave. Because I think that the Ravens are not going to want to give a big contract to a quarterback who's already gotten injured twice.
Correct.
So they're probably going to try to give him a deal that they won't budge on. He wants something that he won't budge on, so then he's going to go to a different team. And he's going to go to a team that is not going to help him win championships at all.
I've got another prediction.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to like it. He goes to the Colts. Two-headed monster between him and Jonathan Taylor. You get some cheap NFL wide receivers that are already there. You draft good in the draft. He's a free agent, so you don't have to give up picks. Ellinger sits behind him. Sorry, buddy. Ellinger fam. But homeboy can still run option plays like a mofo with those two running backs back there.
Yeah.
You get yourself a lockdown wide receiver in the draft and build around that.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't think that's going to happen is because I think the Colts are looking for a young guy in the draft.
Mob money.
They're looking for a quarterback in the draft.
Mob money.
I don't think they should go for a quarterback in the draft. I think they should just stick with Sam. But if Lamar Jackson was to come to Indy, I would be perfectly fine with Sam sitting behind. Yeah. With Sam sitting behind Jackson.
I thought you were saying Samson. Samson.
That's the two quarterbacks right there. We got Samson, baby.
We got Samson. No, I was going to actually say, I heard a little rumor that quarterback, what was his name, Will Levis?
Yeah.
People are not liking him.
Really?
Yeah, he's not as good as everybody thought he was.
There's like two quarterbacks in the draft that people are looking at. It's going to be Levis and then another guy. I can't remember his name.
Bryce Young,
yeah. I think the Colts are probably going to go for a Levis because Bryce Young is good. I think Bryce Young is a little bit better.
I think the
Colts are going to go for Levis.
I think there's a couple other quarterbacks, though, that are better than Levis.
Yeah.
I believe, but I'm not sure.
But we're not going to get them.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Lamar I honestly, like this guy says, I think he resigns, but.
Yeah.
Oh, your boy, Tanashan.
Right.
Tannehill.
Jack and Jill went up to Tannehill.
To the Falcons. They've got Malik Willis.
Yeah.
They got to build around the kid. I mean, he was a second-round pick, I think. Second or third.
Tannehill has never been that guy to me anyway.
I think it's time. I think it's the time he's done. I think he's done.
Yeah, because Derrick Henry is basically carrying that team more than Tannehill is. Yeah, Tannehill's
and the
not
defense?
Yeah.
So,
Tannehill's not the guy.
No. So he's saying it makes too much sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it. Atlanta, they let go. Or no, I'm sorry, they didn't let go. Mariota left. Said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Right.
They've got that Desmond Ridder guy there that played for Cincinnati.
Yeah. But
maybe he's ready, maybe he's not. I don't know.
Yeah. Falcons are like in rebuild mode for the next 2 years.
Here's one I don't know if you're seeing. Who would you think that went to the Bucs that would replace him?
Who replaced Brady?
Brady.
Maybe Jimmy G? No, Carr. Yeah.
Derek Carr.
Probably.
Derek Carr.
Probably.
I would not be mad if I got Derek Carr as a backup.
Yeah.
Derek Carr just wants to play.
Yeah.
Now, I could also say Aaron Rodgers. You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think of. I'll tell you later.
I think if Aaron Rodgers left,
I
could see Derek Carr going to Green Bay.
Yeah.
I don't think they're sold on Jordan Love. I think they're trying to avoid that situation.
I do too, which is kind of a shame because I think Jordan Love is actually a decent quarterback. And they won't really give him a chance.
And they spent a first-round pick on him.
Yeah. Yeah, which is another kind of like, oh, Rodgers doesn't like that. It's like a spit in the face.
Yep.
Ooh. And then they turned around and then had this, like, pay Rodgers his big contract. So they're just bleeding money.
To keep him happy.
Yeah, and they lost a lot of great players in that whole thing. They lost Devontae.
And I'm going to say this.
They lost Marquez, Valdez, Scantling. They lost a lot of players that, like, helped them get to where they were.
I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to stand on top of it until it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay is not good until he leaves.
Yeah, I agree.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
He's a crybaby.
He's washed up.
What's the point of having him anymore?
If he just keeps choking in the playoffs.
He's not doing anything worthwhile. So
And they didn't even make the playoffs this year.
No, they didn't.
Yep. They lost to the Lions, who didn't even have a dog in that fight.
No.
They didn't. If the Lions won, they weren't. It didn't matter to them. They weren't going anywhere. They should have actually made the playoffs, but they didn't because of circumstances.
I freaking wish they would have.
Yeah. And
who made it instead of them? Was it Seattle?
Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not just because I hate Seattle with all my heart, I think it would have been if the scriptwriters would have done it right. I think it would have been such a great story to see.
It would have been great to see
Lions
in.
And you know what?
If
it worked out the way it did, and we had to play them, and we lost to the Lions, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be mad that was the Niners' end of the season.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be mad that the Lions made it and did what they needed to.
I don't like the fact that divisional crap gets in the way, because if the Bucs get in the playoffs, then the Lions should have too.
Yes.
So that's how I feel about that. But
speaking of
I'd be okay with that.
Our quarterback carousel.
Yes, and the reason I was laughing is because I keep thinking about Derek Carr after that loss, where he was like, the thing that these guys are putting in their body, just to sleep at night.
You want to hear
it's
something?
It's sad, but he sounded like a Red Dead Redemption character.
You want to hear something else that's funny?
What's that?
This happened at the Pro Bowl.
Have you ever been that hot in Las Vegas? Not that hot. It's probably why I'm going somewhere else.
Yep. It was Derek Carr.
That is insane.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows it.
He knew it as soon as they didn't play him in the last game.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as they benched him, he was like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sad because I follow him pretty close on.
He's a cool guy.
On Instagram.
Yeah. He just wants the ball.
He just wants the ball. The kid's he was from Fresno State, down the street from about an hour from where I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great dude.
Which is weird because he sounds Southern.
Doesn't he?
He does.
He's such a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him play. I mean, years I've watched him play now, and I wish nothing but the best for the guy. I like him.
Yeah.
He was better than his brother.
Yeah.
He is better than his brother. He still is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He's putting up numbers like he's every season, the past 3 seasons, he's put up the most passing yards, top 5 most passing yards in the league.
I think we can't always look at stats because that's not what it's all about.
No, but I mean, the boy still can throw the ball, and
that's what I'm saying, because his stats aren't all that.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. Like, Carr is better. A lot of players are better than what their numbers show.
And you know what? And we can prove it like this. What happened when Ryan Tannehill first got to the Titans? What happened when Matt Stafford first got to the Rams?
Exactly.
One player, if you get him in that right system, they can go off. And I think Derek Carr can still go off.
Yeah. I saw what happened when Von Miller was on when the Rams went to the Bills.
Exactly.
And then we were like, oh,
yeah,
that's different.
Yes.
Yeah. And when he got injured, we saw that made a difference.
It did.
So, yeah.
I think if he was in, it would have made a difference.
For sure. That D-line with Von Miller, yeah, we saw how scary he was when he got there. So it sucks that he went out as early as he did.
Players being in certain systems, it'll be a thing. But
some players are system players,
exactly.
Too. Like, I feel like if you put Jalen Hurts on a different team, he's not the same guy.
That would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
it really would.
Because I think Jalen Hurts is in one of the Cowboys players said this, and I don't think this should have been looked at as an insult, but he is a system guy. He all credit to Hurts. He did put in the work to get to where he was, but if you put him in a different system, I'm not exactly sure if it's the same Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I feel.
I would like to see him and Justin Fields switch because I feel like they're a similar player.
Yeah.
I would like to see.
It sucks that Fields is on the Bears.
It does.
Because, oh, my God. And in this season, it looked like he was about to get just demolished. I was like, oh, man.
There's another thing I didn't think of.
Yeah.
His division with the Vikings.
Yeah.
Is Kirk Cousins going to be there again? We don't know.
I think they're kind of tribal cousins.
I would like to see Fields go to the Vikings.
Yeah.
It could be fun.
That team is definitely more dangerous.
Quarterback carousels are always fun to look at, and watch, and see. But let's talk about the arguable goat of quarterbacks of all time. As much
Thomas
as you don't want to
Patrick
admit it.
Edwin Brady Jr.
TB12. Junior.
Yep.
Junior.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Brady is finally retiring. He says for sure. For good.
Yeah.
Do I believe it? I kind of do.
This time I do.
Especially with all that's gone on with his life.
He doesn't even have he's not even married anymore. So
I wonder
think
if
this time he is.
I've thought about this and thought, I wonder if he is doing it because he wants Giselle back.
I doubt it.
Maybe he wants to show, hey, look, I retired. Can I have my kids and you back, please?
I don't think he's that kind of guy.
I don't know.
Because if he was, he wouldn't have went back anyway.
I don't know him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either. But I don't think he's
not my neighbor.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you what he does.
I don't think he's that guy though. I think he just really wants to go back and just try to. His family might be part of it now because he knows he's not going home directly to them always. So that might be part of it. But I think there's other things he's trying to sort out too. I think he's trying to maybe think about relocating. I think he's trying to think about maybe trying to start things with his kids. Giselle's already with another guy, and I think he's trying to just try to get back to home life and get all that sorted.
I could see that.
And he's one hit away from. I mean, he's been one hit away from just like really being taken out of. Being in the hospital for a while. Man, these guys are getting bigger. They're getting faster.
I could imagine if he was. Remember that game we always talk about with Justin Fields just getting absolutely obliterated by Washington this year?
And there were no roughing the passer calls.
Imagine if he was in there.
Yeah.
I think he might have died.
Well, if he was in there, there'd be a flag left and right.
Getting hit like Justin Fields
getting hit like that, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because there was that one where Justin Fields was like laid out like this.
He was done. We thought he was dead.
Slow to get up. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I was like, is he gone? Yeah, that was bad. But my couch is still frozen.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, what the hell?
It breaks every now and then.
I can tell you he's not doing it for money, though.
Oh, for sure. No. Oh, no. He always takes the lowest. Not the lowest, but he takes a cut anyway.
No, he finally got the bag.
Oh, he got the bag, did he?
Read that right there.
Okay, now, because last year, around this time he retired, he signed a 10-year contract with Fox Sports, reportedly worth $375 million to be their lead NFL analyst. But that's for analysm. That's not for quarterbacks.
But he's not. He doesn't have to go to Giselle for the money.
I don't think
Homeboy just got $375 million.
Listen, he has.
You think he was that smart?
Here's the thing.
I think he gave the money to her to invest for him.
Well, sure, but here's the thing. If you know, think about what you get after you win a Super Bowl. Not only do you get what you got for the games, you got the playoff and Super Bowl bonus. You know what he got after that? Endorsement deals. Gillette, Nike.
Didn't he have wasn't there a bed
Gatorade
one or something?
What?
Was there a bed one?
I think so. And now he's on TV with Hertz.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it's endorsement deals.
Yeah.
So if you have 7 Super Bowls and you were going to make money wherever you go, whether that's on TV or as an analyst, you don't have to worry about money. Tom Brady will never have to worry about money because he has 7 rings. If you have 2 rings, you'll never have to worry about money. He has 7.
Yeah.
So it was never
quarterback.
It was never about the money. It was I don't need all of this money because I'm going to get you a Super Bowl.
That's true.
Build around me and we'll win.
Yes.
So that's what it was.
But what I'm saying is I don't think he's retiring to crawl back to Giselle.
No, I don't either.
For the money.
Yeah.
I think because of that deal right there, when it starts whenever he's done, I think because of that deal right there, he's like, look, Giselle, I've got money. It'd be nice to have you back and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need your money. Because she was known for having all the money.
Right. But if she left, he's not a broken man who's desolate and penniless.
That's also very true. Very true.
So I think he was fine either way. I think they were just a power couple because he was making a lot of cash and she was also making a lot of cash.
Yes.
Was she making more? Sure. But he wasn't, he wasn't out here making, 5 figures.
She's already with another guy. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. He's probably waiting in the cut Like when you get rid of Mr. TB.
Was it Antonio?
No, it's as toxic as that would have been.
Oh, that would have been great.
But I can't remember. Some other guy. Yeah, but yeah, she's already with somebody else.
Speaking of Super Bowl winners, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
The Chiefs and the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles beat your Niners, and the Chiefs beat them Bengals.
They smacked them right in the mouth.
Yeah.
They were like, bend over, let me pop you in the mouth once,
Yeah.
and then just ram it up the fucking ass.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. But I also didn't think you guys would lose a quarterback. Your last quarterback.
My last guy. You know what's crazy is at one point, Josh Johnson got hurt. The fourth string. The fourth. You heard that right. One, two,
fourth
three,
string.
fourth quarterback to play this season got hurt.
Something with the Niners and quarterbacks this season has just been ungodly. I don't know. That's curse type stuff. Like somebody cursed you guys.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I want to say that Josh was going out and Christian McCaffrey was putting on the quarterback's helmet.
I thought it was going to
I was so
hyped.
hyped.
Get to that point.
I was so hyped because it's him and Kyle Juszczyk that are the backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The fifth and sixth stringers. Who are your first string running back and first string fullback.
That's so weird.
But I mean, it can work, obviously, because look at Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill was a tight end who plays everything.
Yeah, but I will say
I think they could have
would never want McCaffrey to go against a D-line
No.
like
No.
the Eagles and be my quarterback now.
But I think it could have been a different
big
story.
ask. Yeah.
But instead, they brought back in Brock Purdy, who said his arm felt like static, gray matter, and he couldn't hold on to the ball.
Golly. But that's different. Again, though, that's the thing about that is I know why they did it. They shouldn't have, but I know why they did it. Because Brock Purdy is a quarterback. Mm-hmm. You don't want this is the game. This is the game to put you to get you to the dance. You don't want your running back or fullback doing what Brock Purdy has to do. You don't want them having to run the plays, have to look at that line, maybe possibly have to call an audible. You don't want them making those decisions. You want your quarterback making those decisions. So, Brock, I'm sorry. We got to put you back in there until that arm is amputated. Unless the arm is just not there, we got to put you back in because you're our guy. You have been doing nothing but winning.
Okay, and that's fine.
Yeah.
My issue with it is all they did was run the ball.
Yeah. That's what does suck about that because he couldn't hold on to the ball, I guess.
Why didn't they do what they did with McCaffrey before, throw it out this way to him, and then he dumps it off for a pass?
You got McCaffrey, you got Debo, you got Ayuk, you got
fucking Kittle. Kittle probably can launch the ball.
Kittle could have. I mean, you have to. The Eagles' pass defense is not that good.
That's what they've said. They had their rush defense, but the pass defense was not good.
Pass defense is not that good. Kittle's open always. You'll get open. Run the plays. You got the guys to catch that ball.
I would.
I don't know why they're running. I really don't know. I really don't get that.
And this is why I would call myself a real fan. Mm-hmm. People are calling for Shanahan's head because
I don't know
he didn't
why.
do it.
That's so weird to me.
I do not.
You're gonna fire a Shanahan?
A Shanahan.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
He's.
And
I
the
don't
Niners
think.
are not dumb.
I don't think he's the reason that all this keeps happening.
No, he's not.
He said, our dual threat quarterback was being a dual threat quarterback and stepped up and got hurt.
That's right.
Okay, it happens. Our next quarterback up made a decision to run out of the pocket and his leg got trampled. It sucks. Our pass defense or a pass offense missed a block, couldn't get the guy away, and folded our third string quarterback's elbow. It happens,
this
guys.
Is an aggressive game.
Exactly.
People get hurt.
You're going to call on someone's name. You're going to call for this guy's head.
Yeah. because
of
an
someone else's
accident happened.
mistake
Yeah.
and accident.
And it wasn't even like the thing about being a quarterback is your arm is going out there, and you got big guys coming at you, and they're coming helmet first.
Oh yeah.
If we've seen it with Manning and Brady. If your hand hits their helmet, that could be your pinky. That could be your pointer finger. That could be your thumb. It could be your wrist.
Yep.
It could be your elbow.
Yep.
If the force that you're throwing that football with, and it comes down on someone's helmet who's coming at
Exactly.
you, you're gonna get jacked up. And that's what happened.
It happens. You guys are calling for this guy's head. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Give me a coach that's going to replace him to do better. I'll give you 5 seconds.
You're not gonna replace the Shanahan. No one can replace him.
Nobody. Absolutely no one. Like you think
you have the coach of a generation,
arguably one of the best play callers out there right now.
and he's what, second generation coach?
He's second generation. I believe so. I don't think the dad's dad did the same thing, but
Yeah,
I mean,
like he knows.
Mike
what he's doing.
Shanahan was great.
Yeah,
Kyle Shanahan's amazing.
yeah. I think he's better than his
He's
dad.
not the reason this is happening. Yeah, not everybody gets every play call correctly.
If anything, he's a big reason why you got there.
He is definitely. Would you rather have Chip Kelly or Jim Tom Sula? Would you rather have those guys still? No. Oh, let's get Harbaugh back. It's not happening.
No.
You guys are losers.
No, and he's fine in being in Michigan.
He's going to stay there.
Yeah,
So
he loves being in Michigan.
it's I'll still be a 49ers fan. I don't care. Yes, it hurts that we got this far 2 years in a row, same spot, and we lost both games.
Yeah, but you got there.
But we got there.
That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. So
Is our window closing?
maybe,
Possibly.
yeah. Every year you don't get there, the window closes.
Exactly.
So I mean, you
But
guys close to that.
here's also something that people don't realize. How many times has Mike Tomlin been an average football season, 8-8, 500,
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't
doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the Steelers. The Steelers organization. They've had like 3 coaches.
3.
Yeah,
They had
That's it.
Cowher, they had Tomlinson, and then
no, it was somebody before Tomlin.
was there?
Cowher was before Tomlin, right?
No, there was a guy before Cowher.
Yeah, it was
the guy
that
before
person,
Cowher.
Cowher, and then Tomlin.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
In Tomlin, one of the reasons they never get rid of Tomlin is because he's never had a losing season.
Exactly. But the thing is,
But he'll never have a season like Shanahan.
no.
Shanahan will always have a better season than Tomlin.
They always have a decent season.
Yeah.
Now there was one.
You got to put trust in your coach.
When Jimmy
Tomlin's been
went
there
out-
forever.
When Jimmy went out, and it was Nick Mullins and Beathard, whatever his first name is, Beathard.
Yeah.
They had to play. Okay, that's not your starting quarterbacks, and neither of them were caliber starting quarterbacks, like elite quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But you got to do what you got to do. Things happen.
True.
So if you're a real football fan, you look at it like this. Shit happens. I'm pissed that we lost. There's always next season.
Absolutely.
Move on.
Move on.
So, yes, I'm pissed that the Niners lost. But you know what? The Eagles were just the better team at that point.
Yeah.
So, who are you going for?
I think the Eagles got it.
I'm honestly, I will not count out Patrick Mahomes, but I'm going to go with the Eagles.
I don't think I don't think the Chiefs are going to make the same mistake that the Niners did. I think they're going to do more throwing.
Yes.
They're going to challenge those cornerbacks.
Yes.
But also Patrick Mahomes is a lot more mobile. So he's also a threat.
Jalen Hurts.
But Jalen Hurts, no, Patrick Mahomes too.
Oh, yeah.
But Jalen Hurts is also a threat. And so when you have a running back like the Eagles do, because, oh, my God, their running back is insane, plus your quarterback can run, plus you got guys who can catch, and you got a great O-line.
Your defense.
And your defense is scary. Like, super scary. Especially that front line. Those guys are monsters. So the fact that the Eagles have an all-around great team,
Yeah.
I think they're more well-rounded than the Chiefs are. But they got to shut down that throw. They got to shut down the passing game.
I'm going for the Eagles, but I'm not rooting for Eagle fans.
We talked about this.
Y'all are toxic. You guys,
Diego is the most like.
oh, he's like the most
sane,
calm one.
Yeah, the most like even killed.
he's-
Like
he's
yeah,
very sane.
Yeah, he knows what he's cool. Every other Eagles fan is just like
The fact that
burn the city now because they won.
the fact that you're one of the Niners' wives. All she had on, like, I don't know what color it was, but she had on no red clothing. All she had was like a dark maroon bag. She showed it in a video.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are out there pushing her, spitting on her. You know that's assault.
Oh, they did that.
That's it. Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
that's assault. The grown men doing that, like, y'all got issues, man. I'm not just saying this because you guys beat us, but be a decent human
See,
being.
if I was from Pennsylvania, I'd be a Steelers fan.
I probably would too. I just, you guys, you gotta do better. Like, I'm glad you guys made it. That's cool. But show some class, bro.
Yep,
I'm very disappointed in the fan base.
it really sucks.
It's, you know, I rooted for you guys that year. You got your first one. I loved it. It was a great story. But now you're just toxic. So
You know what?
just be better people. Just grow up.
This is what I think we should do.
What? Fight them all.
No,
No,
we should
me
do a
either.
fan base tier list. We rank each team's fan base.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah, that's another idea.
You get y'all are gonna be. You're either gonna be you're gonna be on the bottom.
Yeah,
Y'all are
dog
gonna
water.
be on the bottom. I'm telling you now. First one we're doing
I remember one rank we had was dog water.
Dog water.
That's what they'd be.
dumpster fire. Y'all are on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I will be rooting for you, but I'm sorry, but fans, I'm not rooting for you.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for your team.
yeah,
I'm not rooting for your city.
yeah.
And with that being said,
With that being said, baby. But anyway,
I don't know why that, but
yeah, I know. But hey, like, share, subscribe, rank, or rate, not rank.
Comment.
Thumbs up, comment.
share,
Do whatever you
share,
gotta do.
Share,
and make
share,
sure that this podcast gets
share
out
it.
of there. But
Please share it.
please do. We're asking nice.
You know what our next one is?
What's that?
Next one's the big 3-0 there, guy.
That's right.
Or is it this one?
Next one.
Next one.
Yeah.
Next one's our big 3-0.
Yep.
And by now, I would think that y'all who are riding with us through this journey will share it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it on Call of Duty, guys. Come on, you know that.
While he dies.
Well, after I die, proximity chat. Listen to the Itchy Sweater podcast.
Yeah.
I should probably say it slower, but you only got like 3 seconds.
All right.
I just help us out. Give us some ideas. Share it. All you gotta do is share.
Absolutely.
Is somebody gonna? Why'd you share that link to that podcast? Who
Right.
cares? I did it. It's my Facebook. It's my
Yeah.
Twitter. It's my Instagram.
Yeah.
Help us out.
If they don't like it, then they can just move on.
Exactly. There's a reason you listen to us. It's because you like it.
Yeah.
So, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your grandparents.
Go buy an Impossible Whopper.
Impossible Whopper. We're gonna try it, guys. I'm telling you, we're gonna do it on here, and I will do it live.
Yep.
Okay.
Podcast.
I love you all. Podcast.